Jedi General Anakin Skywalker was one of the Republic's greatest heroes during the Clone Wars, renowned as the hero with no fear and praised on a constant basis by the HoloNet. His time in command of the 501st Legion saw him win many battles for the Republic, and he meshed well with the men under his command. Given this, you'd be justified in thinking that other units might have done just as well with Anakin as their commander. They wouldn't have, however, for reasons we'll be explaining in today's video.
Attention, Sergeant on deck!
Anakin Skywalker had a rather unique command style, made distinct by his tendency to change plans at the last minute or go without them entirely. He was the definition of unorthodox, which is a large part of why he was such an effective general. When operating against droids with limited imaginations, unorthodox strategies can be very effective. Skywalker had a tight relationship with his men and a very flexible chain of command, and fought alongside them at the forefront of an assault more often than not. Skywalker's tactics relied on flexibility. He frequently altered plans on the fly or even improvised plans for entire campaigns, something not many Jedi did for fairly obvious reasons. He depended on the versatility and skill of his troops and his own personal power to win the day, and was always looking at situations from outside the box so as to come up with a strategy that no droid would expect. This worked very well with the 501st Legion, as the men of the 501st were what the Kaminoans would call defective. They were independent and capable of strategic independence on a level above their brethren. This meant they meshed very well with Skywalker's command style, as they were imaginative enough to compound the unpredictability of his strategies and were capable of providing solid suggestions to him during battle. The combination of Skywalker's tactics and the 501st's defectiveness was a threat to any CIS stronghold, and it enabled the 501st to become one of the most effective units in the entire Republic. But as we've established in the past, not all clone units were like the 501st. Most were composed of what we refer to as Normie Troopers, generic clones with little creativity and a strict sense of obedience. The average clone unit wouldn't have meshed with Skywalker's tactics at all. His unorthodoxy and reliance on the ingenuity of his men would have been hard for the standard model clone to work with, and his lack of a rigid command structure probably would have caused problems as well. Even with more creative units like the 212th Attack Battalion, 327th Star Corps, or the Galactic Marines, Skywalker probably wouldn't have meshed well. Skywalker ran the 501st Legion more like a privateer militia than an army at times, which might well have been the result of work with Zos Raider Slake during the Battle of Pre Sitlin. The close relationship that he had with his men and his flagrant apathy towards standard operating procedure would have made Skywalker infuriating to work with for units that weren't very similar to the 501st. And of the notable clone units out there, only the Wolfpack really stands a chance of being a good alternative match for him. So that's why most clone units would have hated having Anakin Skywalker as a general, and as per usual guys, let me know what you think. Do you think any other clones would have meshed with him that we missed, and do you agree with our analysis? Let me know in the comments section below. And just before you go guys, big thank you to all my patrons as usual, and if you want to check out all our links in the description below, we have our Geetsly's gaming network, our Discord servers, if you want to chat with like-minded Star Wars fans, and if you like history, make sure you check out my second channel called The Front, which is linked in the description as well. Anyways guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.